let's run through what I'm doing today. So I've got the boiler wired up, heating's on downstairs, that's lovely. We've got that finished yesterday. What I'm doing today, I'm gonna core drill here, through here first, bring a little waste pipe on a standpipe there. Then this hole's big enough, this is all gonna come down in the future as well. That back wall's staying, but these are all gonna come down. So I'm not worried about that big hole there, but for the time being, the wash machine and dishwasher hose can go through there and connect onto that standpipe. So I'm gonna drill through there. That's gonna come out about 6 inches to the left of this pipe. I'm gonna go down onto that concrete, go right through, and then the waste over there is obviously gonna pick up the condense for the boiler, the PRV, and then obviously the water softener bits and pieces as well. And that's gonna go out into the little drain over there. And then that way they can have all their appliances tucked away in these cupboards out of the way. They look really neat, it look nice. So let's crack on. This is the Ivan stock, I don't know what the code number is, what is it? ETN 162/3. And basically I upgraded to this is like so good. So that's the drill. It's a bit of a lump, but it's so powerful. I absolutely fly through walls with this. Obviously 3 speed settings. Now this little bit at the front here is essentially, it's just a hole that goes through there and comes out of here. And you can already see, look, you can accept a 1/2 inch thread in there or a big 1 1/4 thread, which is made for like these cores here, which is what I'm using. Now this is great. That goes on there like so. And then what you can do is you can actually attach this setting to it. So that goes in there like that. And you can just put a hose straight on there. And then you can literally sort of introduce as much water as you want to it, and it basically just runs through and runs out the core and keeps it wet over there, which is wicked. Or the one I use probably all the time, it's this one. So as you can see, it goes on there like so, and then you get your extractor, and that just pops straight in there like that. And then obviously as you're core drilling, all the dust gets sucked up and goes into your extractor. So it's really, really nice. Obviously it's got protection there. This is like an extension bar in case you want to go a bit further. It's your pilot bit. To be honest, I hardly ever use a pilot bit, but it's there. And it's nice that it comes with a couple of spanners to get the cores off. See, that fits in there perfectly. And this one here, fits that one, sorry, perfectly. So, you know, if it's ever tight, but just wrap some PTFE around the thread and that always comes off really nicely. What else we got on top here? We've got a little level. So if you're doing flues or something that needs a little bit of a fall on it, that really helps out. There's also on the handle here, there's one there as well. Ooh, can you do it on camera? No, I can't. I'm not gonna mess around with that. And I just want to show you this. This is the actual start of the show, believe it or not, because I tried using my Henry years ago. And I had to retire Henry to where I live. It's lovely living in the cupboard at home. But this thing, oh my God. So I absolutely love this. This is the Metabo ASR 35 ACP. And I've had this years now. And this was an absolute game changer. I bought their wall chaser first with the triple discs, and basically you can do a chase and it will actually take the middle out, whereas traditional chases it does like 2 lines and you get a Kango. That's good action, isn't it? You get a Kango and you can knock the middle out, but this wall chaser will actually take the middle out as it's going. I'll do a future video on that when it next comes up, when I'm next using it, but it's only well and good if you've got one of these that can actually is powerful enough to take the dust away. And core drilling's the same. There's an intense amount of dust that goes into this, and it's great. What I love about it is, as you can see here, I've plugged it in over there. It almost acts like an extension lead. So I'll bring this really close to me, and then I'll plug my core drill into here. That'll go in there. And then as you turn it on, go on. That's just normal Hoover. Or if I go to AR, it's like a Tommy gun. Always like to go, say hello to my little friends, and then it does it. What that is now, that setting there, is once this is plugged in, when I pull the trigger on that, it will actually start the vacuum up. And then you've got IR, which is here, which is basically, it's the the extractor on all the time. But every now and then, when it needs it, it will bash them filters out. In here, there's 2 filters, and that knocking sound that you heard is it's bashing the filters and cleaning them. So it's really clever. And I'd say other than my 360 laser, right, as in how much it helps me day to day, I'm gonna say this is my favorite tool, honestly. Even like when you're doing bathrooms, you can see that's just on the back there. I've got that little attachment and this little attachment. This is good. You're drilling on the wall, you can just put that up against the wall like that and it all gets sucked in. Yeah, that's my setup there. And I'll show you now how quickly it blasts through a hole. I'm just gonna go through there. It's a solid 9-inch brick wall there. That's my hole there. Let's come out there. Nice little finish. Love it. So if you haven't seen these are called pipe snugs and they're fantastic. I use them all the time now. All you need to do is you have to have a 52mm core. Now this core will do both 1.5 inches and 1.25 inches. All they do on the 1.25 inch one is they just make the flange slightly smaller as you push it through. Now you can see I've just silicone greased that up, but what's nice is they're just completely airtight. So it's just such a quicker way, neater way. It looks so much better than trying to get a bit of muck or a bit of silicone or whatever you used to use to try and seal round these. And obviously, like, you can fit, I'm gonna have a fitting in there that goes, left-handed isn't the one. You can get that right in like that. It's just like a perfect finish. Now what I do is I buy a pack. I'm doing black waste pipe on the outside here. It's got a load of black lagging going over this. And then on the inside, I'll put a white colour there. And then with the 2 packets, I match up another set. So that'll be outside, that'll be inside. I'll just put that back in there so I don't lose it. So obviously the original packet come with either 2 black ones or 2 white ones, just to make that clear. So I take one of each packet out and I put it back and I use that for next time. Right, let's crack on. You know what, I was just about to cut this with my old pipe slice, and then I remembered, let's go to the van. Oh, hi there. Let's give this a go. So, this may have fell over in the van, as you can see. Whoa, look at this. And it's that part that's impressive, right? We can all cut it. But a little chamfer on the end. Oh, look at that. Look at this little baby. So that retracts it like that. You can put it on. Should we give it a little go? Woohoo! Look at that. That's nice, isn't it? That's the perfect cut there. It chamfers it. I bloody love that. There's a little blade there. That's cool, isn't it? Look at that. That is nice tool. Well done, Nipex. Woo! Right, so as you can see, on the nice black side, pipe snug through. That's all clipped and solid. I'm just going to carry that on and do the condense, but I'm just going to concentrate around here for the minute. So I got this out this side. Now, as you know, we've got a dishwasher and a washing machine. So that's 2 hose outlets for the waste. It's going to come out. Now, if you buy a McAlpine standpipe, it's like a longer one of these. It's very hard to put 2 hoses into there. Well, you can get 1 in, but it's impossible for 2. So McAlpine make an adapter, like so. So you pop that in. on top. And as you can see, it's got 2 waste outlets like so. So one for the dishwasher, one for the washing machine. Now, notice the bungs have been pre-made in there. So just a point I'm making from a TikTok video I did. Absolutely blew up. And then a load of other YouTubers, because I'm not on YouTube, stole the content. That's fine, we will brush past that. So it goes in there like so. Now, this adapter with this smaller part, if you try and put that in the McAlpine standpipe, it doesn't fit. What you'd have to do is try and awkwardly cut this middle bit out, which just don't do that. That's just like if you're an idiot. So what they do, if you get a P-trap, a standard P-trap, they make this adapter. So you pop that on there like so. Ta-da, ta-da. And that does up. Now you can put a bit of white 1.5-inch pipe, which I'm going to use there, in there, and then you can see where I'm going with this. Make it as long or short as you want, and that will fit in a piece of 1.5-inch pipe perfectly. Yay! Also, you can put normal clips on it then as well, because I hate them clips that come with the McAlpine standpipe. It's rubbish. I'm liking YouTube. You can really explain things a lot better than trying to get everything into a 90-second video. It drives you mad on Instagram, but here we go. There we go, nice temporary trap in for the washing machine and tumble dryer.